Hey y'all, Dirty Distaggio back on Clash of Clans. Yeah, I'm just a little wanting to play a little Clash of Clans. I don't know, I just feel like it. It's just, I really like this game for one reason over Castle Clash, in that it's really focused on raid based. This kicks off exactly back where I started, because this account I never play on this account unless I'm recording. It's like the only account of mine that I would say I never play unless I'm recording. And so I don't just play it during the day and whatnot, even though I probably should. And so basically what you're seeing when you are watching me play Clash of Clans is essentially a real-time sort of a stream, if you will. It's when it's on YouTube, it's game time. There's never anything that I do outside. That's why, unfortunately, I always have builders inactive because of that, because I wait until I can do the video, because I do record this on my computer through BlueStacks, and that's how I play Clash of Clans on this account. I do have a main account, but this is the account that I'm using for the video series. Anyhow, here's where I'm at, guys, and what we want to do here is, before we upgrade our Town Hall to level 3, we do want to kind of follow the golden rule of upgrading all your buildings up to max level. And I can even go one more up here. I can upgrade to level 3 here if I were to have the troops. And there's quite a few things that, so if I go to the army tab here, what we eventually do want to get here is the laboratory to help me with my raids. That'll help me get my troops leveled up to higher levels and make them just a little bit more solid. And then, of course, we're going to high priority to get Spell Factory. So that's kind of the goal, and yeah, should we start the Town Hall upgrade just so that we can get there to get that factory going? Well, maybe. I don't think it's necessary exactly, but whenever you do see these exclamation points, it just simply means that my army camp is full, 20 at 20, and so there's a queue here under barracks level 2 on trained troops queue 25. I got 25 in the queue, but it stopped, of course, because in Clash of Clans you can only have however many troops your army camp support, and in this case they only support 20. Obviously they need to be upgraded. Shop, army camp, we get our next one at the next Town Hall level 3. So we are getting kind of close to having everything maxed out here, and this is also a high priority upgrade. We got to get that up, and we got to get some of our defense up. There's just so many things that I got to do. And with only 2 builders, that's a big downside. Now, if I do want to add my 3rd builder, it's going to cost me 500 gems, so that's what I'm saving all my gems for. At some point, I also need to clear some of this junk out of the way. And especially if it's low-cost junk, that's definitely something I'll do. While you're waiting for all your builds, you know, that's the one downside of this game, is there's a little bit of a wait time. So you are waiting. You're just kind of just waiting around, man. I'm waiting around, waiting for my stuff to build, waiting for my troops to hire, and that is how the gems do kick in. That is why people use them. So if they want to speed up this build, they come and finish now for 4 gems here, which I'm not going to do, but that is how gems are used in this game. Whereas Castle Clash, the other game I play and have almost 200 videos, if not more than 200 videos on, is gems are used to hire heroes, and there's a random element, and it can get kind of expensive, to say the least, as many of you know. That's not to say this game can't get expensive, because it can just as easily as the other one, but let's just take a look at something though, guys, because a lot of people that are my subscribers, I have 20,000 subscribers. Thank you all, by the way, for subscribing, and most of you play Castle Clash, but a lot of you have been wanting me to come back to Clash of Clans, and I do like this game, okay? It's not as good, in my opinion, as Castle Clash, but it's still a really good game. It's good in a different way. Maybe I'll say it this way. It's better than Castle Clash in a few ways, and Castle Clash is better in a few ways too. The reason I really like Clash of Clans is attack, find a match. It's the PvP element. It's your troops are expended. I have 20 mustache men, as I call them, and I only got 20, and I gotta take out this base with 20 dudes. Alright, that's my goal. And the defense here is really tough. The towers and cannons in this game are really, really tough. those are your highest priority. Those are the things you want to take out. If you don't take them out, you'll lose. And I'm going to skip this one simply because they didn't have a lot of resources. If I'm going to lose all my troops and I'm going to have to rebuild them and wait my ass off, you know what? I want to get a lot of gold out of it, alright? That's the deal. I obviously got to upgrade my vaults. That's definitely another high priority of mine. There's just so many priorities right now that's what you're going to do. Here's what I like about this base. There's a couple things I don't... There's one thing I don't like. There's one thing I like. One thing is the 2 cannons right here, so if I drop all my troops here, it's not going to be too long before I'm definitely going to get some gold here by dropping 10 mustache men right here. They're your basic troop that you get. Might need to drop more. I mean, let's just drop all of them. The problem that I didn't like is that this tower's over here. This tower has long range, and it's going to snipe the heck out of my junk. But at the same time, it's going to be sniping me. I'm going to get all the gold. So I should definitely get at least a good chunk of the gold here. And I might win this one too. But if that tower keeps plinking away at my guys, you can see that it's taken out about a quarter of my health. It's about 4 shots per kill. Maybe 5 shots per kill, as you saw on my man there. And so it's going to take them a while to get there. I'll probably just let this run out. Once you place all your troops down in this game, then they're lost. You don't get them back. They're expent. I don't like that part about this game, but I do see why they did do that. It really makes you think about the troops that you're dropping down. Whereas in Castle Clash, you don't lose troops that don't die. So you get them back into your base. And so you can just kind of drop everything and just be done. And just drop a bunch of magic and you win. And there's almost no strategy to raiding in Castle Clash anymore. You just drop all your stuff, you drop magic, and you're done. That's just how it works. It's just how the game was built. And I'm not saying it's better or worse, I'm just saying it's easier in Castle Clash than it is raiding in Clash of Clans. And that is one of my most favorite things to do in these type of base games, is raid against opponents that have a base design and try to beat them and try to own them. What I should have probably done is drop about 5 of those dudes right next to this tower, have them help it out. So I did win this one with 2-star victory and did get some trophies, 21, and did get some gold too. So, I mean, to me, I'm okay with that. That's acceptable. And you can see when I come back now, I have 9 guys all ready to go here. And that's because I had them queued up in the barracks. So in the barracks, you can see here the barbarians level 1, they do 8 damage per second, and they got 45 hit points. And we want to upgrade that. We can upgrade that once we get under shop, army, laboratory. That is the structure where we accomplish that. So for right now, let's upgrade a couple of our buildings. What we're really stuck on right here, why I can't do a lot of the things I want to do, is I need to upgrade my vaults big time. I mean, we're talking like a level 1 vault here, and it's not going to take much time. It's only going to take 30 minutes to get that up to level 2. So let's definitely do that. We already got the gold vault at level 2, but that's going to need to come up one more level too. Again, if you wanted to use gems to rush this, you could do that by using 10 there. I am not going to do that. Again, this is right now free to play. Will I ever get gems? I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Not right now. I'm okay right now. If it helps me make videos and make the videos a little more entertaining and I can go a little bit faster, sure, maybe I'll do it. But for right now, I'm okay. One thing about the barracks too, once you're upgrading a barracks, you can't use it. So I can't hire troops right now. I can finish it for 3 gems and hire troops, but yeah, so that's why I only like to upgrade 1 barracks at a time, because again, it kind of cuts you off, if you will. Let's just keep that going, and let's also hire some archers. I'll show you one other raid technique that I found to be pretty effective. And I'm trying to max this out. There we go. Another element to the game. So that's find a match. This is we click over here on the left side of the screen, and you can find a match and do player versus player. Otherwise, you can come over here and run. It's essentially like dungeons in Castle Clash, but. And then you see the cannons here, and so this is a tricky one because you want your things to come in, and you want them to attack the cannons and nothing else. So You don't want them to run around too far, and you want these guys to go straight over to this cannon, but they might not do that. And then the problem is you got to take out this cannon right here, which is so far away. So you really do want to also start over here. I just didn't have all my troops hired, so yeah, I'm being bound a little bit by such a weak, piddly account. My main account is actually much farther progressed than this, and it's really fun to play that account. So I will say that this game starts off a little bit slower, but slow is not necessarily bad, and it's just slow. It's not bad and it's not good. It's just slow, and you're just waiting for your builds to complete, and you're waiting for your things to go. And if you're not gem rushing everything, then yeah, it takes a little bit of time, but that doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. It's fine. It's a great game, and it starts to get a lot more fun. It does get a lot more fun once you get up to Town Hall 3 and 4. I'd say around Town Hall 4 is when it gets the most fun, in my opinion. It also helps once you get the king and some of the higher level troops and whatnot. And of course, to get that, you're going to need to get your laboratory out there and get that laboratory researching. I expended 15 troops and got 1,000 gold, 1,000 elixir, so got 2,000 resources on an expenditure of 15 troops. This is also a math game. A lot of people won't admit that, and a lot of people might not even realize that. But if we go here and just click on the I for info on Barbarian level 1, you can see that it costs 25 elixir to hire this guy here. Okay, 25. 25. Can you guys see this? If I pull this guy up, yeah, you can see that, right? So 25. If I lost 15 there, that means it cost me 375 resources to run that sort of encounter, right? And I got 2,000 resources back. So I'm winning. I'm winning the game. I'm winning the game if I spend 300 resources and get 2,000. I mean, that's just simple math right there. And that's essentially how you're going to play the game for the first little bit here. And you can come look at the next Goblin Gauntlet deal here and just kind of, so you can plan your next hire. You can always end this battle right here, see the end. And you guys, so you can see there's a cannon here and a cannon here, and so you're probably going to want to drop like 5 or 6 troops here and 5 or 6 troops here. Then they'll all collapse and then you'll be good. I don't have 12 troops right now, so I'm going to end that battle. And wait for some of my hires to come up here. I want about 12 troops in this camp. I only got about 9, so. But let's think about our next steps here that we're going to take in future videos. And first we got an achievement. Let's see how many gems we got. Claim reward 5 gems. I'm shooting for 500 there, guys. And to do that, I'm going to remove some more obstacles to get 5. We're going to upgrade that town hall to get 5. We're going to win 50 stars at some point on the campaign map and get some of our buildings upgraded and unlock wall breaker in the barracks here. That'll get us 100 gems. And long story short, eventually we'll get there and we'll be good. And we're also going to restore up our clan castle here. I do have a clan all ready to go, but I am letting my dirty empire from Castle Clash join in first, and then if there's any open slots I will mention it to the public. So I think maybe just the last thing we'll do is let's just go ahead and do the encounter here that I mentioned just a little bit ago. And again, we're going to drop about 6 troops right here. And then 7 troops here. My opinion, it takes about 6 troops to take down a non-upgraded cannon. I mean, safely, right? So obviously I'm going to have a little extra, but 6 is a good number if you're fighting little newbie bases and you see a cannon. You basically want 6 mustache men there to take out that cannon. They're to at least guaranteed beat the cannon. You can probably do it with 4, but you're going to lose all 4. And there I hit a bomb, so you can see all the troops there took some damage. Hit a trap, essentially. And yeah, they'll take out this again. I'm going to lose all these. I'm going to get 2,000 resources, but I used 13 resources at 25 elixir a pop. So I spent 400 or whatever and got 2,000. So again, good deal. It's good to run these just in the beginning there. Number 1, you're working on your achievement, your accomplishment, where you get free gems. We're trying to get 500 free gems, guys. Clash of Clans, let's get it done and get it done. As always, keep it dirty and dirty up.